I think what's the problem is I don't know what I'm doing. Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 in our Airport Ground Handling Simulator VR series. Today we're going to be going over to the ground power unit hookups and the preconditioned air hookups. We're going to do the training and then we're going to do the exam. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Enjoy. Welcome back to part 3 of our Airport Ground Handling Simulator VR series, guys. Today we are going to be doing GSE connections. So first we're going to run through the tutorial, make sure we know what we're doing, and then we're going to see how well we do on the exam. So let's get right into it. So ground power and preconditioned air units connection and disconnection procedures. Nice. All right, here we are on the ground right in front of the airplane. Let's start our training because I'm not too familiar what we have to do, but I plan on becoming a master, so let's do it.
Welcome to the training on preconditioned air unit connection and disconnection. Remember, at least one aircraft cabin door should be open and remains open during air unit operations. Inspect the PCA service panel and surrounding area for damage. Open the PCA service panel.
What? We gotta open a service panel. Let's go. All right. So it looks like that highlighted area there. Oh shoot. We went too far. There we go. So we're just gonna open this up here, like that. Air conditioning.
Check the interior of service panel is free from obvious damage.
Okay, it looks like it's free from.
Retrieve the air hose by using the corresponding switch on the PCA panel.
Where's the PCC wood thing is over there, right? Corresponding switch. Oh, right here. We got over here, guys. So we got our PC air. We need to retrieve. So
attach the air hose adapter, rotate it clockwise and lock it with the clamping mechanism.
Okay. Let's pick this bad boy up. I got it. Now let's go put it over to the thing here. Rotate it clockwise, clamp it shut. Is there 2 of them? Oh shoot, dropped it. Hold on. I think what's the problem is I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay.
Ensure that there are no blockages or kinks in the hose.
Okay. No blockages, no hinks.
Select the desired cooling or heating settings and start up PCA unit with a designated button.
We want auto, right? So we're going to click start.
Well done. You've successfully connected the preconditioned air unit to the aircraft.
Okay. Nice.
Now let's disconnect the PCA unit. First thing first, shut down the PCA unit with a designated switch.
Stop.
Disconnect the air hose from the aircraft service panel. Rotate the handles, then rotate the hose adapter counterclockwise.
You're telling me I just spent all that trouble hooking this thing up and now you want me to disconnect it? Oh my goodness.
Close the PCA service panel.
Go there. Wow. Just close that.
Make sure that the door is flat. Inspect the PCA service panel door and surrounding area for damage.
Alright, it looks good to me.
Fully retract the air hose by using the designated switch on the PCA unit control panel.
Alright, we're going to retract the hose now. Oof. Retract. Yay. Make sure it's all good up there. Looks good. Man, that thing came out pretty quick, but now it's getting sucked up in there really slowly. All right, what's next? Bring it on. Bring it on. We're doing good. I'm not going to pass this exam, I can tell you. Boop.
Excellent. Preconditioned air unit connection and disconnection training completed.
Now we are going to do the GPU equipment, guys. The generator power unit, I believe that's what it's called. So let's start the training for that.
Welcome to the training on ground power unit
Ground
connection
power
and disconnection.
unit.
The aircraft has arrived to the gate, engines and anti-collision lights are turned off and you can safely enter the service area. Retrieve the power cable by pressing the corresponding button on the GPU panel.
All right, we're doing the power. We were at the PC air panel last time. Now we're going to be doing retrieve.
Inspect the ground power service panel and surrounding area for damage.
Where's the...
Open the panel.
Okay, it's over there. I'm just going to pick this up. Thank you. Now we're going to open that
Check
hatch.
the aircraft ground power socket and surrounding area, inside the service panel for obvious signs of damage. Inspect the GPU connector for damage, water ingress or electrical burning or arcing to the contacts.
Oh, looks pretty good to me.
Attach the connector by pushing it into the socket, ensuring that it is securely and fully connected.
Match up the...
Attach the power lead lanyards to the aircraft attachment points.
Lanyard.
Energize the GPU output to supply power to the aircraft with a designated button on the GPU panel.
GPU panel. All right, so we got to go back over there, turn it on. Power on.
Confirm that the ground power is connected via interphone system. Put on and connect the headset, then press the PTT button to speak to the crew.
I got to speak to the crew? Where's my headset button? I got a headset on. Where's the button? That's the button. There we go. Boop. Cockpit from ground. Cockpit from ground.
Cockpit, go ahead.
GPU connected.
Roger, switching to GPU.
Great
Nice.
job. You've successfully connected the external power to the aircraft.
Nice.
Now let's disconnect the GPU. First thing first, get the permission from the flight crew to disconnect the GPU. Put on and connect the headset, then press the PTT button to speak to the crew.
Cockpit from ground.
Cockpit, go ahead.
May we disconnect the GPU?
Stand by, please. Switching to APU. Ground from cockpit.
Yes, go ahead.
You may disconnect the GPU.
Roger, disconnecting the GPU.
Disconnect the headset from the aircraft panel. To energize the power output supply from ground power unit with a designated button on the GPU panel.
All right, we got to go back over here. All right. So, turn that
Now
off.
you can disconnect the cable. Detach the power lead lanyards and unplug the connector.
Disconnect the lanyard. And
Close the aircraft panel.
Close.
Make sure that the door is flat.
close the panel. There we go.
Retract the cable by pressing the corresponding button on the GPU panel.
Retract the cable. I'm going to hold it up so it's not dragging on the ground.
Excellent. GPU connection and disconnection training completed.
Nice. I think we're ready for our exam. Let's do it.
Welcome to Preconditioned Air Unit Connection Operation Exam. Your task is to perform normal connecting and disconnecting operations of the PCA unit. Let's start with the connection.
All right. First part of the exam is to connect the PC air hose to the plane. So first things first, we're going to go right over here. We're going to go right over. I don't know if we have to do it in order, but I'm going to start retrieving that so that way it's coming down already. While that's coming on down, I'm going to come over to the panel here, open it up, and make sure there's no debris or anything up there. And then we're going to go over, since it's already starting to come up we're going to streamline this. I'm going to grab the hose here, slowly walk over. It's just coming down. There it goes. We'll come over here, and we're good. Yeah, we're going to hook this baby up. Rotate it, guys. We're going to rotate it like that. We're going to lock it into place with their nozzles there. That's not a nozzle. That's a latch or lever, I should say. And then we'll go over, and we're going to hit the start button. Boom, like that. So next topic, we are hooked up. We got air flowing. We're going to go on to the next topic of our exam.
The aircraft is connected to preconditioned air unit. Now perform the disconnection operations.
All right, so in this disconnection operations, we are going to stop it. And then we're going to go back over there. You can see the hose deflate. That's kind of cool. We're going to go over here, unlatch our levers, twistity-doo-dah, and we're going to put that on the ground. Oh, while we're here, we should probably do this. Close up the latch here. Boom, latch is closed. Make sure it's nice and flat like that. It is. Now, let's go and retract the hose. So as the hose is getting retracted, just going to look around, make sure there's nothing else that I forgot about. I don't believe so. The jetway is out. Perfect. All right, so we're just going to wait for the hose to be fully retracted, and then we're going to go ahead and go on to our next topic. Doop. All right, next topic. Finish exam. Finish exam. Please give me 100.
Exam is finished.
Yeah.
Please check your results on the dashboard.
All right, we got a 100% on that, guys. We hooked the preconditioned air unit connection up. We disconnected it. We provided preconditioned air. All right, so let's do the power down.
Welcome to ground power unit connection operation exam. Your task is to perform normal connecting and disconnecting operations of the ground power. Let's start with the connection.
All right, so we're moving on to the ground power test. We're going to go connect this and let the crew know they are good to go to ground power unit. So first things first, we're going to go over here. We're going to retrieve our power cord here. We're going to go over to underneath the plane. We're going to pull over, open the latch here, get that hooked up. Come on, grab my little safety latch here, make sure that's latched. We're going to go turn the power on. We're going to turn the power on, the 400 hertz power. And now we're going to go back on. I got my walkie-talkie here, my comms unit. And that's not the one I want. There we go. We're going to hook up to the crew and let the crew know we are good to talk to them. Cockpit from ground.
Cockpit, go ahead.
GPU connected.
Roger, switching to GPU.
All right, so now they are on ground power, guys. So let's move on to the next topic in our exam.
The aircraft is connected to ground power source. Now perform the disconnection operations.
All right, so now we can disconnect from the GPU so the plane can go on APU. Let's single to the cockpit here. Cockpit from ground.
Cockpit, go ahead.
May we disconnect the GPU?
Stand by, please. Switching to APU. Ground from cockpit.
Yes, go ahead.
You may disconnect the GPU.
Roger, disconnecting the GPU. All right, so I'm going to unhook my little walkie-talkie there, put that away, take off the safety lanyard, unplug the power. We're going to go over here, 400 hertz. We're going to stop the power, and then we are going to retract our cord here. But also, I'm going to keep this up there so it's not dragging. I know it's a simulation, but I still don't want that to drag. And there we go. Now let's finish the exam, see what we get. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot? You know what I forgot, folks? can't finish our exam yet. We can't. We have to close the we gotta close this panel. Hold on. We just ran it. We're getting too excited here. Let go. Let go. There we go. We gotta close that panel. Almost forgot about that. Holy cow. Alright, so that is good. All clear. Now we can finish our exam. Holy crap. Alright, let's do this.
Exam is finished.
What?
Please check your results on the dashboard.
No! The GPU connector was detached while energized. Nobody got killed. Anyways, we learned from our mistakes. We learned from our mistakes there, folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you do play this, make sure the GPU connector is not energized while you disconnect it. So, we failed the exam on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. This was part 3, the ground power unit and the preconditioned air hookups. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure you go back and watch the other 2 parts of the series. Part 4 will be coming soon. Until next time, guys, take care. Adios. I'm Benzer, and thank you.